trophy. I'm saying like whoever wins, I'm pretty sure the captain wins.
They need to do something, I know that. They need to stop. They've literally got one. This is like literally the last game. And I think they might be doing a solo.
They get a
Solo
30-point
game.
game every game.
It's 5 games, so yeah, more than that.
How many points do we have?
There.
How much do we have total?
Go, Willie. Damn right, brother. Come on, baby.
Oh, we might be actually going in for the next game. Like game 6.
Yo, top 5. Yo. Top 5 is all right there.
Are they?
Yep. We're talking about it has to start now.
Yeah.
7.
Let's give like a 25.
Yep. Reps.
Maybe should like.
Yep. For sure. 100%. That's
We
what we're
got
talking
money line, we got big people in line, we got big teams in line.
Yes, sir.
Frankie, talk to me. How are you feeling right now? The energy, I did not expect it to be this crazy. I'll be honest. This is nuts.
Continue to be rude.
Absolutely hate
What do you mean you didn't expect the energy to be crazy? Did you not see CDL in 2019 and 2020?
She pressing me, chat. She pressing me. Yeah, no, honestly, this is insane. Going into halftime, the boys are up 30-something points.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is nuts. This is insane. I don't know. How have you been?
I'm not happy. What the hell? What the hell is
We look, and I think the top EU team is sitting in 8th right now. And I don't know if there's any more.
Well, going into map number 3, Stukex were 4th. I don't know where they are now. Yeah, and they got really far. They're in the final 5.
Right now, I think.
Yeah, they're doing all right. But also, I hear there's a connection between you and Team Biffle, so I'm calling foul play here. You got to get with production. Something's going on.
I mean, look, they keep telling me like when we threw the line, like, oh, y'all rigged it for Biffle. Y'all, you know, they always say I do something. I just sit here and slap my ass.
I'll do that. Yeah. We saw your behind being spanked on the broadcast earlier. I've heard that you've got some moves, but they most involve your bottom.
Yeah, we get a little crazy here. I'm not gonna lie, you know. I will say, I did not expect them to show me slapping my ass on these broadcasts. I'm a cute above 50. I did it.
Hey, they broadcast on wild over there. I see y'all getting the interviews too. The 50th place. Y'all are wild.
We were shocked when you interviewed TBE when they died. We're like, no way they actually did that.
The worst thing is, well, not the worst thing because it was technically my idea. There is a little bit of shade because the wooden spoon, you might need to Google it. It's not a nice thing to do to someone, but that they said that I could give wooden spoons to the team that goes out first, so that's what I've been doing.
Is that what you handed it?
Yes, apparently, but apparently I wasn't meant to tell anyone that because now it's out there on the internet that I'm a shady so-and-so. So I've got to leave you, and we've got to head back into the broadcast. So I'll see you guys on the stage.
Frankie, thank you so much. Have a good one.
Thank
you.
Oh, man, no. Yo, W chat, W Frankie, W Frankie.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World Series of Warzone Global Finals presented by Prime Gaming. It comes down to this one final game to decide it all. Game number 6. Who's going to win? We're going to find out after this next game. Without further ado, we need to hop right into standings because Game 6 is about ready to go. And Dream, who is looking to take it all?
I mean, look at the difference, right? Of course, Team Biffle just set the tone early, man. They set the tone early. So what we really need to happen, like them to go down early, and somebody need to have like a 40-point game.
40-point game indeed. Dandro, what are we looking at?
We're looking at a lot of people who need to play the best game of their Warzone life here and now in London, right? Some of these teams that are below 10th right now, sure, there's an opportunity to make some cash here, right? Not everyone, it's not just the top team, right, that's walking home with some serious moolah, it's everyone else. So maybe don't get discouraged. That's my number one thing. Don't get discouraged heading into this lap map because you still have an opportunity to jump up.
Cash is great. Cash is great, but to be the first international champion, to be the first global champion for World Series of Warzone is truly what is the grand prize. And right now, Biffle, Sage, and Shifty are looking to take it all. Game number 6, we're about to decide our winner. So let's go to Goj and Spider Tiff.
Thank you so much, guys. Jukies from 46 to 9th place, breaking into that top 10, but it's one map here last for this series. The issue is who is going to be able to chow Team Biffle. At least 50 points ahead of the nearest competitor. It's almost as if the other 49 squads are going to be preying on their downfall, Goj.
They're all playing for second, Tiff. Let's be very clear. You're right. 45 points ahead of Hisoka. And Dandro called it out. They need this team to get full wipe with 0 points. And even still, the best game of the day was the one we just saw. That was 54 points. The only team that even has a chance to catch Team Biffle is Team Hisoka. But the rest of the squads are all right next to each other. Everybody jockeying inside from about 6th all the way down to about 15th. The spread is so razor thin, which is how you saw Jukies jump from 46th to 9th. Let's head in to the 6th and final map of the World Series of Warzone Global Finals. London, one more time, let's get real loud for the final drop of the trio section of this event.
Here we go. We get a good look at that initial zone encompassing a large majority of the water. And Jukies, your map 5 winners that took so long, as Frankie said. She hits them with the, what took you so long? Jukies like, yo, we've been warming up in a 54-point game at that. If they could double down and throw another one like that, putting them north of 100 points, think of the differential on the leaderboard, because you're right, from 46 to 9th, that's nothing short of impressive.
Yeah, you need a massive one, certainly. Currently situated, and I believe 4th place overall is TBE, who's just breached that 100-point margin. So there is a sizable drop-off after the 5th place, but everyone from then on out are all fighting for still a ton of cash. Again, $100,000 to the team in 1st, but still 80K for 2nd, 65K for 3rd, and so on and so forth. But if you want to make money today, you've got to make it inside the top 25. I'm looking at Aiden and Rated and Hate Adrian. They're currently in 11th place overall, just outside of the top 10, and that money drastically starts increasing after the top 10.
Well, it's going to be Azen, but they're not going up against DBE DBZ this time. It's actually going to be Team Swag that will be contesting them over here at Airport. And Azen and Heeds, they were trying to bait colors into their building. They threw that proximity mine down on the ground, but it looks like Azen and Heeds will be getting the stronghold for themselves. And Swag and Co, they're kind of rotating out, but Heeds looking to catch Z colors off guard.
Now with Juki's kind of increasing his point total, we do now officially have 4 EU teams inside the top 10. Heeds and Gromalok, they've been playing a hyper-aggressive play style, but they're not one of those teams. They'd love to creep inside the top 10, love to continue to prove themselves. They've been contesting any team they can get their hands on. They're just not winning every single time. You need those early eliminations if you want to find yourself in the final couple circles. I gotta give a shout out to Pat Zuka, Inxian, off-screen wiping DBZ. The crowd saw it and the crowd got loud. We'll check in with him in a little bit.
Tappa on the upper floor of the building ahead of Champy. Can Big Pavo close the distance? Definitely got to check behind because he knows that there's a member that was able to snake off into the water. Sometimes if you're running amok, you have to get into water to rotate, but Tappa not able to get there just yet. The jump comes around and Big Pavo able to take down Tappa, the last member of this team unable to rotate.
Yeah, these are those early fights you look back on and say, okay, we have 4, 5, 6 eliminations. We're kind of setting up for that next circle, setting up for the next zone. These are clutch, but they're not everything. You need more, especially if you're a team like this that's near the bottom of the leaderboard. You've got to go massive, and every single kill could net you quite literally hundreds, if not...
Put it in the comments below. And Z-Lane is in the gulag, and he's at the gulag now. So have to wait to see what happens next. Why is it nude? Swag. He's done alright today, but not amazing.
UAV in the area. I got stealth though.
Nah, the team on me dead. Yeah, that's good. Better with that game.
Fight for your chance to redeploy.
Swag is in the gulag.
They fight each other.
Are they right above us?
Hopefully, being able to not end up in the gulag, but it is what it is. Bring it up. Cool.
I can do this. They won't know it. I'm doing it.
You have the res money though.
I know. But I get that and then keep planning to load. They won't know I'm doing it.
You've got a loadout drop
Make my way
inbound.
back over here. Or you can hit loading something. What do you think?
And you want to rotate out?
I'm about to do this.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Are you doing it?
Yeah,
he's doing it. It's gonna take him a minute now. We gotta row. All the way to the middle. So far, bro. Fuck. You gotta try to get to this spot.
Buy station here.
That's not gonna have loaded though. Maybe.
You got the stronghold.
So
If you get to that, you can do it. How long do you have?
Final
They get a
game
rest.
of today.
I'm like 3 points away now.
Where do you think they row at?
I don't know what they're
Like
going
over
to do
here, I
after
think.
this.
I wouldn't worry about getting
I don't know if this is going to be the final game until
You don't think I
tomorrow.
go back to this spot?
And they have the Fat Royal match. And then they have the solo and the
They're in that part. They're in that part.
I hope it is going to be tomorrow. That would be cool. I don't know what time it is tomorrow. I will have to find out. I will have to put it on.
Nah, they're going for it. They're going for it.
On Twitter what it is, and so that you guys can come by and hang out and watch.
Going for me still?
No.
You
So
go
thank
for
you
you.
for everyone that
They're going. They're leaving. They're leaving.
joined in and watched today. Not doing too bad. 1,350 people watching, so that's great.
I might have enough time to get that.
So we're not doing too bad. missed that.
Yeah, we all not ready, but I knew that was in there.
So you've got loadout, so that's all that matters.
I mean, they're just rowing. Should we get a car?
I should be able to get it. Yeah, you should get a car. I mean,
Take your finger off,
I'm
take your
gonna
finger
get a car.
Thank you everyone that's up to the challenge today as well, it means a lot. We should be alright. I'm not doing too bad.
Try to get this car.
Trying to get up to 2,000 subs.
I'm definitely gonna be able to get my loading.
So,
You will or you won't?
I will.
Someone recently looked.
4 years ago, I was a wanderer with no home. But now, I'm a father, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
In the back the whole time.
right. Working ever since in Gulag. What a shame. Please lose your Gulag. That'd be hilarious.
Spectate me, Nick. Spectate me, Nick. Stick up with me.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh my god, he lost a Gulag. Oh, teach for cheating, bitch, wasn't it? Oh, what a shame. Fucking cheated a lot.
On their
What a
merry
shame.
way, decent position, decent advantage. But where do you go from here, Tiff?
You go up. You want the high ground. Rotate through observatory, see where that next circle is going to start pulling, and then prioritize your rotation, because that's what has been killing so many of our teams. And with so much water still in this main zone, a lot of teams have prioritized going to Said City, and that's not a bad move. That's not a bad shout. But the thing is, can we get there? Squads like FIFA Kill have already rotated in.
And I was taking a look at this map again. You can take a look at it yourself on the Call of Duty Echo Twitch channel. You can see where the map is as Allman finds one. Great timing for Allman to pick one up, creeping along the ground. Now they have player advantage. Now they hunt their prey. Noob's gonna creep up above.
I can honestly say,
These players know every single angle to get in and out of these buildings.
Yeah,
And Noobs
right.
strikes his opponent, pushes as a team. They're not taking any chances here, Tiff. 3v1 should be no problem at all.
Finding themselves inside the top 5, but they will.
Oh, it's commercials again. Why is there so many commercials?
I got you, here. Drop three. I'm watching your push, Stop. Still top, boy. Still top. Watch out. Top. I'm coming to you guys right now.
I cracked it. I'm gonna nade the bucket of them. Push this right side.
Alright, let's go. Just jump. Below me. Go. I got one. Nice. There's one below me as well. There's another guy, 100%. I'm going inside, just get inside. Okay. Give me a sec. Come with me. Just run together here. Get the flare? Did you get the flare?
Yeah, you got the full, right?
I didn't get the flare.
Okay.
I didn't get the full. No, I didn't get the
It's all good. I got the full, easy.
Yeah, you got the full. Where's his left?
Ooh, hello. Thank you very much.
I'm missing. I got it off. Let's go.
Back up, Jay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Look at this, boys.
You need them? You need them, boss?
Yeah.
I dropped them.
Okay. I have no plates.
Yeah, we kind of.
Let's work through ball north side, and then I'm gonna rotate like cave.
Yeah.
Holy shit, good regain there.
Yep.
Yeah, like we can like top the hill, my yellow ping.
How many plates you guys have? I have none.
I have 3. There you go.
I have 3. Yeah, I'll come. Alright.
So he gave all his plates away and then asked Mark to give them back to him.
I got 2.
I have a fuck then.
What was the point in that?
Go, full plates here.
Right here.
Munition. We can restore. We
Yeah,
can
get
restore.
more plates.
Did we not? Did we do that?
Why would you give all your plates away and then get them all back from your teammates? You've not been shot or anything.
I'm down, bro. I think we're good.
God, mutants.
Yeah, go ahead and just work up the hill. Top mall looks good.
Oh, yo, on me. Close. And left.
You're getting sent up from the left, I think.
I got him. Come on.
I'm here, Jay. We're getting sent from the left mountain. Be careful. I gotta go.
Bro, that's one guy.
They're getting shot on the left. Take the front building. I'm down. Let's go. Just regain for a sec. How many smokes do you guys have?
Four.
I have like 4.
Yo, be careful. Team here as well. Team here, sleep there, okay? It's an easy snipe.
I see that. You want to snipe this guy?
3, 2, 1.
Down.
Right, down, mate,
I got him. Oh, nice.
Shot
Okay,
him,
bottom floor, same building. Guys.
Okay, we gotta look the back as well. Remember.
He smoked it. It's right here.
Yeah.
I'm not playing these kids, okay? I'm guessing. Yeah. He jumped out, I think he jumped out.
We're still
on my ping, okay?
people behind us.
On the top, the government players. I focus on up top. Yellow. I think that building's better, yeah?
Yeah, maybe. You want me to smoke it?
Yeah. Rotate to that yellow mark.
Okay. Yo, there's kids flying on us. What the fuck?
Oh, I'd love that again.
And push themselves into the top 3.
If I know anything about TBE, they're not complacent when they're inside the top 5. They're going to continue to push the equation. That's exactly what you're seeing. I think that's a total of 15 eliminations already from TBE with 37 teams up. They've got an opportunity to do something crazy right now. Can they catch Team Biffle? Likely and mathematically, probably not. But can they creep up into 3rd? Can they creep up into 2nd? It's possible. They need Hisoka to go down, and they need to continue to farm kills, and they're doing exactly that. Swag doing everything in his power. It's just not enough. Noobs grabs another.
Yo, but they hit the dozy dough and hit the flare in the meantime. Will it have connected regardless? Another elimination goes the way of TBE and Tommy. Now we know they always make that Bermuda Triangle style of play with Allman down in the gulag. Tommy on the rooftop looking down at Laga and Diego, able to throw down some shots, not necessarily connecting. Maybe a little bit of a lethal, maybe that will connect, but regardless, you want to wait on Allman and see if he's able to get out of the gulag, but not before Noobs falls.
Yeah, Tim, I usually make a basketball reference here about their triangle formation. I was going to try to lean into football, but I'm not going to disappoint the London crowd. I'm going to let it stand. Tommy looking for a couple of eliminations still. Lage holding his own, but should go down here shortly. The question is, Tim, if you're TBE, obviously you've got a couple in the gulag here, a ton of eliminations. You want to play this hyper-aggressive playstyle. You got Smixy on the other side. Almost going to try to win this. Where do you go from here? The rotation's going to be tough for Tommy, and you're going to have 2 flyers in the air. They're going to have to scope it out. We'll see if he can win it.
On the ground prone, able to clean up Smixy. You can see that he extended out onto Smixy's side of the gulag, which is very similar of how we witnessed Soka playing early on, but still able to take that elimination, add it to the tally because they are just trying to pull away from that 4th place squad. Team Deuce, Amir, and Soka not able to catch a break here in map number 6, but if they go down here, it will open the door for teams to pass them.
The opportunity for TBE to make it to 2nd place completely depends on Hisoka and Mayapo staying alive in this moment. Going down with 0 eliminations is so uncharacteristic of Hisoka. I can't even believe that it could happen. We'll see. Shifty playing maybe playing with his a little bit. I think they knocked Bino and then let himself revive and then killed him outright. Wanted to make sure they weren't going to get picked off by a 3rd party. We'll take a look at our zone here. Of course, everybody's moved outside of the majority of the hydroelectric, creeping down towards caves. And we might be seeing another water zone.
You would love that, wouldn't you, Coach? You would love a water zone. You're so devious, but regardless, it doesn't matter at this point, with Biffle still able to extend that lead that they're maintaining. And honestly, with the zone pulling just south of Hydroelectric, they've got a position where they're able to gatekeep yet again, and that has just kept them maintaining this pace that no one can manifest. Even Soka running the gauntlet of potentially not able to even hold on to 2nd place.
Off-screen TBE's in a bit of trouble, but they've taken down Finesse, and a couple teams at the top fighting each other, and the gulag is closed. Tiff, we are officially nearing the end game of the last map. Tommy and Almond hunting down Empathy.
Here we go.
Almond on 10. TBE is going huge. Doesn't matter what weapons in his hand. DBZ's in their way. Almond shooting bodies.
Do you blame them, though? They get a durable gas mask, they get their squad together, and they take out 2 members that were likely close to them on the leaderboard. Now we start to parachute away. Look for the high ground as we see squad 26 in the distance. Tactical Brit was who actually was firing down with a signal 50 from above, but look at, we've got the ultimate flank.
I think TBE's on 21 eliminations.
Could you imagine?
An opportunity to do something that many people would say is impossible. I don't know if they're gonna catch this squad, but this could be a window of opportunity. Sage is down, quick flare. Team Biffle knows what they're doing. All 3 alive as always. Several teams though surrounding them. A tough spot in the zone. Sure, it's central, but not ideal. A little bit of cover to work with, and somehow Team Hisoka fully stabilized all 3 up.
They did have the cash. They just needed a buy station or a flare to get their numbers back up. But I'm keeping my eyes on Biffle and Shifty on the right-hand side of your screen, playing just by the bridge. TBE just to the northern ahead of them in a big engagement as Tommy goes down. Tommy is fooled by 8th. Now, Noobs and Almond will have to clutch up this moment and get out of this congested area.
If anybody's wondering here in the stadium where Team Jukies is, they've been eliminated already. They're not here in the final couple circles. They might see themselves into the top 10, but it's going to be close. The big question in my mind is who's going to win map 6 and cement themselves in history. Some of the greatest Warzone players of all time.
Signal 50, maybe that will be the greatest ever in World Series of Warzone history. Not a particular player, but a particular weapon in the hands of Shifty.
They're keeping up the pace though, Tiff. They're not relenting. They've got to kind of move into this next circle. Look at the next zone. Half of it's in the river.
Jowo's already there. Tommy's back up. Almond's on the roof. PA liking to wreak havoc, but not necessarily. It does knock Almond on the roof. Tommy does not have a flare. 5 eliminations, typically anchoring for this squad.
If they want a chance to take down Team Hisoka, they have to stay alive. They need the 1.6 and the 1.8
They're tied.
multiplier. Look at that scoreboard on the right-hand side. Team Biffle likely your winners, but second place is a complete toss-up. 2 teams at 129.4, 2 teams vying for second, but Deus Amir, our Mexico squad, is not too far behind. Sage goes big, no! Falls, and a quick answer back from Shifty. This team is moving on all cylinders. The team at the top is going to remain there at 182 point tip. Could they breach 200 points on land?
There is a possibility as we get into that multiplier, but not before Soka able to find another one, but he's only on 2 eliminations with 13 squads remaining. We are getting into those upper multipliers, but is going to be difficult.
Tiff, this is unbelievable. 11 teams left. Many of our top squads still alive. Third place walks away with $65,000, but first place is $100,000, and second at $80K. We're likely witnessing not only history, but a fight for $15,000 for second and third place. Skullface in the water with the attack. Siege goes down. EU Ghost goes massive. An opening for TBE and others to creep in. Where are they? Where can they be found? Shifty still up. 7 eliminations, picking up Louis. No! Another knock from distance.
King AJ
is out of here.
Goodbye. The flare to we're getting Sage back in if we can just get a moment. And there
Sage
it
comes back.
4 squads remaining. And look who's got the high ground. It's not Anakin, it's Biffle.
Tiff, so much math behind the scenes. So much money exchanging hands. 3 teams fighting for the final victory. No, make it 4. 1 still in the water. Flanks fighting Sage. Sage goes down. F-Tac Siege reigns supreme when it comes to water, but we're moving back to land on the next zone. 3 teams left. Joe wipes the next one. Joe needs this to walk away with a ton of cash, but it's going to be difficult when you've got Shifty on high ground.
Yeah, but they're sitting on double-digit eliminations, vying for that 2x multiplier. And Team Smixy in the distance, flanked and attract. Some have called them the golden thirds, but here they're showing why they are so prevalent.
Whoa.
Wiping Joe. Now Team Smixy versus Team Biffle, endgame map 6.
A ton of cash on the line. A ton of eliminations in pocket. Shifty grabs another knock. Looking to close this thing out in style, Tiff. 200 points potentially and looming. A 2v2 with high ground positioning, but not a lot of gas mask to boot. They do make it into position to hold ultimate high. This is unbelievable.
I just want to see him style on him. I know one's got the signal 50, but Shifty is down. Biffle, last standing here, keeping an eye out on flanked, not able to necessarily spot them, but as that circle starts to shift, Shifty back up on his feet. Biffle still the top right, and there he goes, the push on to flanked. Smixy squad is wiped, and Biffle, stand up, your winners of map number 6 in the $100,000 World Series of Warzone Global Final Champions.
Team Biffle, go get your trophy. You earned it, and you earned it in style. A massive victory and a ton of points with a ton of cash.
That trophy's been staring at everyone all day, centered in the middle of all of our 150 players. But now it is going to be Biffle and Co. lifting it.
Tiff, this was unbelievable. An absolute domination from Team Biffle. There were so many people that watched them in the World Series. Stage 1, Stage 2, and they said they couldn't do it. They didn't have the Kim. They were all slayers. No one was willing to do the dirty work. Shifty has had this mark on his name, a chip on his shoulder, and he has proved it on land that he can do it here, he can do it anywhere. Team Biffle are your champions.
Here